great sport, All-American, Jerry Lewis.
Thank you very much, Doc.
Oh, I better stay. Oh, I thought you were going to sit. Well, it makes no difference to me. All right, I'll tell you what. Now we're together and we'll sit together. Perfectly good.
Jerry, you watched most of my fights.
Yes.
We're going to see the Archie Moore fight here tonight. I know you were there.
Yeah,
I would like to ask you.
Yeah.
Who I bet on? No, because I know who you bet on.
Yeah, did you hear about the fight the other night?
No.
I bet on this corner, and I'd lose $50, and later I found out it was the Willard Dempsey fight. It was an old film. I lose money all the time betting the wrong corner. Go ahead, what were you going to say?
Yeah, Jerry, I retired 4 years now. Murdering here without the air conditioning.
Yeah.
What do you think of Robinson? Did you see his last fight?
Edgar G. Robinson has always been the best.
No, I mean Sugar Ray.
Oh, Sugar Ray, I'm sorry. Well, his last fight was very, very good. I thought it was terrific. What would you like me to say?
He lost you, though.
Yes, and so did I.
You've got some advice for the fellas that continue to fight.
Well, Rocky, I must say this. I think that it's very admirable that the guys in a fight game would like a guy that they figure has had it to quit. But I think you know very well that it's very difficult for a guy that feels he can do better. It's very difficult for him to hear someone say, why don't you quit? And in a sense, I think they rebel to a degree where they fight even more so than they would have normally if people would have left them alone. It's a rebellion, I think, and rather than be told what to do, I think they go on and they go beyond the time. And unfortunately, some of them talk, fight back to you, Rosa Blue that I, we'll fight together for 50 years.
Jerry, I still have the telegram you sent me when I retired saying, you did a smart thing, champ. You'll always be the champ, and...
Yeah, and you're a devout coward. Well, let me tell you about quitting a winner. Of course, you know, I can do a lot of jokes about that, but I think the most wonderful thing in the world is to ride high and say, I've had it. And it's terrible to wait for the public to turn their back on you. And it's the same thing in our business. I mean, I've done comedy. I've been taking pratfalls 29 years, and that's a long time. So I'm preparing myself in production and direction and writing the things that when the public is tired of what I do or my wares, I'll be prepared to step off into another direction. And I think that an awful lot of the guys in the fight game should consider this and get off a little earlier. I agree with that. But it's tough to be told, why don't you quit?
Yes, it is.
You didn't want to quit when you were...
No, in fact, it's a tough thing to stay retired, Jerry. I go to a big fight, and I kind of bob and weave in there watching the boys fight. It's a tough thing.
That's why I never go with you. What shots I get in the kidney. It's just a tremendous thing that you are still in the shape you're in. You're still an ox.
220.
220. You could take care of Russia alone. Let's go for $15 right now. If you win, but don't cheat. No, let's make it fair. Just give me a rock. For $15. If you win, then you'll get the money. But if you lose, everybody, it's all right. Be a good sport. Folks, this is on the level. This is not a rigged show. See this? Look at this. Get a platform for this boy. He'll never make it. All right, you ready?
Ready.
I'm so far ahead, so far. Go ahead. No, come on. You pin. If you can pin me, go ahead.
I don't think I can.
Come on, Ralph.
Really?
Yeah. You don't have to be nasty. The lousiest thing I've ever seen a person to do. I thought maybe you'd go easy. Wait just a second. These jockey shorts are murder. Let me ask you something. Now that this arm is no longer ever going to be used by anyone, laugh. You can laugh if you want to.
Well, Jerry...
I laughed when you fought.
I've always laughed at you, Jerry.
Great.